Look at the wad of money in there. Today was another great day in the woodyard. Uncle Benjamin is safe once again. I saved him. Today out in the woodyard, there's wood in the trailer. We're going to do some dumping, and then we're going to do some more dumping, and then we're going to do some more dumping. Here we go. Lots of firewood orders today, folks. I've got 5 for sure, and there's a couple pending ones, so I'll try to squeeze in as many as I can. It's that time of year, as you all know, that people want firewood because it's starting to cool down a lot and getting cold, and there's even a lot of snow north of us, and we had some snow the other day here. So people are like, hey, we got to have wood, and we got to have it now because we might die soon. There's a lot of panic going on in the heating industry. A lot of people are afraid of what it's going to cost to heat their home this year, whether it's propane, natural gas, heating oil, firewood, whatever it is. So people are buying a lot of wood this year. Most of my customers that normally would only buy a face cord or 2 are ordering a full cord right away, saying, hey, I might need more. Because there's a lot of people that do auxiliary heating or extra heating with their fireplace where they're burning wood to heat up the home a little bit more and help with the heating costs. And this year, I think I've sold more wood faster than any other year. So it's interesting that there's a lot of other photographers. So it's interesting that there's a lot of other wood suppliers I've talked to that have said the same thing. Wood is literally flying off the shelves this year. People really are wanting wood as fast as possible, as much as possible. Unfortunately, you can't just produce it overnight. It does take a while to get the wood, to cut the wood, to split the wood, and then of course dry the wood. That's the big thing. And people that are buying wood for heating, if they're buying it this time of year, especially in the fall, they don't want it to be dry for next year. They're buying it for this year. They want to be able to burn it now. So if you don't have dry wood, that's not good. That was like a rhyme. Hey, let's go deliver some wood. Back from that dump, time to make another one. So I'm going to load up another 2 face cords or 2/3 of a cord of mixed hardwood. We're going to go dump that one. Dumping's happening. There it is, the wood's been chucked. As my good friend Billy Joe Jim Bob from down south would say, she's heating up. It got kind of warm while I was chucking there. I had to take some clothes off. I had to take a jacket and a shirt off, and my heavy hat, I had to take that off. It's only about 40 degrees, but there's almost no wind, and when you're working chucking wood, you get hot fast. So down the road we go again. So there it is, dumpage. On to the next one. There it is, the wood has been chucked. Now we're gonna go over here to the dump trailer that I backed up to this big pile of mountain of ash here. Look at the pretty trees, aren't they beautiful? So I'm going to start chucking a lot of this in. I'm gonna rip this end off so I can just back right up to it here. So yeah, this next order is for a full cord, so I'm just gonna fill the trailer right now. A beautiful load of ash is in the trailer. According to my watch, 22 minutes. According to timer on the camera, 22 minutes. So that's how long it took me to toss from this big monster pile that was started right here. And I ate into it, so I kind of brought it down to size a little bit. But there it is. It's 97.359% ash. There was a few chunks of oak and a few chunks of maple in there too. But there it is. So now this is gonna be the delivery I do at the end of the day. So next what we're gonna do, well, in about a half hour, I'm gonna get some lunch, but then we're gonna go deliver the load that's over there in the truck. We're gonna deliver that, and then we're gonna do this one. So that's what's gonna happen. Be right back. The truck is empty, but I'm about to make it full. So I just backed up to the pile of mixed hardwood here. We're gonna fill it up. This guy said he doesn't care what he gets as long as there's some ash and some oak in it. And there's a little bit of ash in here, a bunch of maple, and there's some ironwood, which I know he'll like too. So chucking happens. Look at that, loaded wood into the truck. It is a face cord or third of a cord, however you like to say it. There it is, mixed hardwood. We're going down the road to do another delivery. The sun is coming out, birds are singing. Yes, they're singing, it's a beautiful day. So I'm heading down the road for my next delivery. The wood is in the back, you can probably see it back there. And this is going to a house that I delivered to earlier this year. The guy texted me about a week ago and said, "Hey Chris, we're going through wood as fast as we can chuck it in the fireplace." They must be having a lot of fires. And it is a house that I've delivered to before, but he is a new customer. See, what happened is that the people I delivered to in the past for like 5-6 years moved out, and they have a new house, and I've delivered a load of wood to them already this year too. And this guy is, like I say, he's a new owner. And he got referred to me by the past owner, which is why I'm bringing this up. I want to mention to you that a lot of people refer business to me from, you know, past deliveries at a house. So I always give out multiple business cards. Even if it's an existing customer, I'll give them a couple. And if they say, "Well, I already got one," I say, "Well, then you can find a couple people to give them to. I'm sure you know somebody else that burns wood. That'd be awesome if you did." I always like referrals. That's how I get most of my business. And that's kind of what I say to them. And so this guy said that they've been burning wood through wood very fast, and he wanted some more. And I think he's going to be a very good customer because it's just starting to get cold out now, and he already burned up a whole load of wood. I think I delivered 2 face cords the last time. I think that's what he did. And he said, "Bring me another one." He said, "I think we got room for another one." And he says, "We'll just try to keep it stocked." So that's how I get a lot of business. Now later today, the same situation is happening. I delivered wood to a guy about 2 weeks ago, and he called me and said, "Hey, my neighbor guy's interested in some wood. Do you still have some left?" I said, "Well, absolutely." So his neighbor guy got a hold of me yesterday, I think, and he said, "Hey, yeah, I want some of the wood." I went over and looked at it. It looks like awesome wood, and he says, "You're a good guy." So talk to people, give out multiple cards, ask for business. Don't be afraid to say, "Hey, you know, I would really like it if you could refer me to anybody you know that burns wood, because that's how I get a lot of my business." That's what I say a lot of times to people. So we're going to deliver this load right now. I am back from my last delivery I just chucked off. I already threw a few pieces in from another pile, but we're gonna put some of this mixed hardwood in that's right behind me here. And this next one is the referral I told you about that's going to be going to a guy that's next to a guy that I already delivered wood to. And he said he didn't care what he brought me because the other guy got pretty much all oak. And this guy told him, I said, I don't have much oak left. He said, mixed hardwood's fine, so that's where he's going to get. So I'm going to load all this in. It's beautiful out here today, folks. There's almost no wind. It's about 50 degrees right now. Just gorgeous, gorgeous fall day. Too bad you can't be here. Too bad you're sitting in a little cubicle punching on some keys on the keyboard or doing some work that you don't like. This is the place to be, I tell you. It's gorgeous. Okay, chucking time. Well, I'm back from that delivery, and I just backed up the truck to the trailer here and I hooked it up for my final delivery of the day. And then I think tomorrow I've got a couple deliveries too, and it's just beautiful weather. You guys really should be here. Look at the pretty trees. I know I've showed you a bunch of times, but everything's beautiful right now. So we're going down the road to do a big dump again. Here we go. Look at the wad of money in there. Today was another great day in the woodyard. I just got done with my last delivery. I just added up in my head, it was around $1,200 today that we made, mostly hundreds and 20s, which is awesome. Uncle Benjamin is safe once again. I saved him. So that last delivery I did, that was like threading a needle by trying to shove the Titanic through the head of a needle. Oh, that was terrible. I had about 3 inches on each side going down that driveway, but I got it. This is where that big pile was that I had that almost fell over, but never did fall over because I braced it. But this is where it was. So that's where that last load that I just delivered. And then back over here, I did disconnect the trailer already. So I backed into this spot. This is where a lot of the other wood has been coming from. Now there was somewhere in the neighborhood of 20 full cords back here because right where the trailer is, there was a mountain that was 3 rows deep going this way, 3 rows wide, and then 3 sections go in that direction. And then back here where this pile is still left, this was a pile here that was like 8 feet high, 3 rows wide all the way. This pile right here went all the way through to that tree. So there was a lot of wood in here. And it is now, I don't know, it's probably only a little bit left. If I was to guess, there's probably 1, 2, not even 3 full cords left. So there was a lot of wood there and that is gone. But that is good because I make firewood to sell, not to just pile it up and look at it and admire, you know, my accomplishment. I actually want it to sell. But it is scary when you sell a lot of wood because you know you got to replace it and you know people are going to be calling saying, hey, I want some more wood. So it does happen. But that was a good day today. So thanks for coming along. Tomorrow I'll be back 5:30 a.m. You're going to be here too because at 5:30 that's when the good stuff happens. We're going to go do some more deliveries tomorrow and then maybe do some other work. So I'll see you then. Between now and then, go to my channel. There's 850 videos waiting for you to watch right now. Look at the pretty trees. Good night, Irene.